Well, hello there, my beautiful friends. Today we are going to be discussing something that I feel like has been popping up left and right and up and down in the makeup community, and that is, of course, celebrity makeup brands, and we're going to be discussing our thoughts and opinions on them. So if you are interested in hearing my personal thoughts and opinions on these celebrity makeup lines that are coming up seemingly overnight, then go ahead and keep on watching, and let's jump right on in. Please excuse my crunchy looking top ramen noodle hair. I don't know what happened. Okay, you know when you wake up in the morning and you just have a horrible hair day, but of course the day must go on and we are not going to let top ramen hair stop that from happening. So today we're going to be talking about celebrity makeup lines. I'm sure if you made your way to this side of YouTube and you're in the makeup community, I'm sure you've seen at least a few of them. They are literally dropping left and right, and I have absolutely no idea why. It literally seems like as soon as the quarantine, at least in the US, was lifted, all of these makeup brands just started popping up. And you know, it's kind of normal to see makeup brands pop up pretty frequently. The makeup industry has completely exploded, like beyond anything that I think anyone could really imagine over the last 7 to 8 years, I would say. But recently, there has been so many freaking celebrity run and celebrity owned makeup lines just popping up like within the last month or two. It is very bizarre, and we're going to study this phenomenon today. But let's go ahead and kick off today's video here with Miss Disney Channel herself, Selena Gomez, of course. And she is coming out with a brand called Rare Beauty. Now it's going to be available on September 3rd, and it's going to be available at Sephora. So she's starting off pretty strong, going straight into Sephora. I mean, I still consider Sephora pretty high-end, kind of bordering on luxury. That's just probably because I'm cheap, but I still consider it to be a pretty high-end type of brand, high-end type of retailer, some would say. So I think that that's a pretty good start for her brand. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this brand is going to consist of. From what I can tell, it looks like it's going to include fragrances, skincare, makeup, nail products, hair care, body care, and more, according to Trend Mood. Now, I'm curious to see what this line actually becomes, because that's a lot of products. That's a wide variety of things to choose from and different types of categories of beauty products. So it's not just makeup. We have nail care, hair care, body care, fragrances. It's like a little bit of everything. And of course, skincare. Everyone and their mama is releasing a skincare line right now too. We got KKW, we got Kylie. The whole family is releasing skincare, and it's just a lot. It's a lot to take in, okay? So from the promotional pictures that I saw of her brand, to me, the makeup that she's wearing is very, very natural in that photo, and it's definitely more skin focused. I think the standout kind of item on her face here is that beautiful like pinky coral blush. If she comes out with blushes, I am very interested in trying the shade that she is wearing here because it is so stinking cute. And as you guys are probably aware of, I am a huge blush fiend. I love baby pink kind of pastel-y light blushes on my particular skin tone, but I just love blush in general. So I'm very interested in what she's got going on with those cheeks here. And that's about it as far as this promo photo goes. You know, it's not really showing off that much, but then again, I don't necessarily know what this brand is going to entail. Everything could be really, really natural. I could definitely see that being a thing, like being almost like an honest beauty type of situation by Jessica Alba, where she does have some makeup products and she has a lot of lifestyle products as well. I could see Selena Gomez doing something like that, but a little bit more high end because it is being sold in Sephora, and honest beauty is very reasonably priced, which I appreciate. Thank you, Jessica Alba. You are the best. I love her products, but I digress. So we'll just have to wait and see for what this brand ends up being. You know, I think it has potential, but I think at Sephora price points it might be pretty expensive, and I don't necessarily know if it's going to be anything that really interests me. I'm not super into naturally type makeup. I'm not super into nail care or really body care. I do like hair care and skincare, of course. I love skincare, but nothing against Selena Gomez because she has absolutely freaking stunning, flawless skin, but I don't necessarily think I want to purchase skincare products from her just because I don't know anything about that brand, and I would want to wait a little bit on purchasing skincare from kind of an unknown, new and up and coming brand. You know what I mean? My skin is already messed up. I do not need to mess it up any further. No thank you. So jumping into the next celebrity beauty brand, we have Lauren Conrad Beauty from, of course, Lauren Conrad herself, who I believe was from an MTV reality show back in the day called The Hills. Now, I've never personally seen that show, but I know who she is because she designs furniture items over at Kohl's, which are very, well, relatively inexpensive. I'm not going to say very inexpensive, but I have a really cute, like, blush pink shag carpet situation from her. It is in this room. It is stinking adorable, and it was very well priced. So I've enjoyed some of her furniture designs in the past, but let's see if a beauty brand from her is going to be a good idea. Now, this beauty brand claims that it's going to be a clean beauty brand, which I have my own opinions on clean beauty, but I digress. It is going to be vegan, cruelty-free, free of parabens, phthalates, preservatives, and comes in eco-friendly packaging made 100% of recyclable material, which is very admirable. Now, as far as clean beauty goes, you know, it's a buzzword in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I'm gonna stick to it. It's my opinion. Don't come for me. But it's a buzzword. It's just something to sell product, basically. I don't really believe in clean beauty, and I have my own personal reasons why. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I don't personally take that at too much face value when I see the word clean beauty pop up, but that's just me. Don't come for me. Now, the actual beauty line itself for its first launch is pretty darn big. She's coming out with an eyeliner, a liquid eyeliner for $25 in the shade Onyx, which sounds to me like it's going to be either a dark charcoal or a matte black, pretty typical of most makeup lines. She's also coming out with some lipstick for $20, which is going to be full coverage matte and a few different shades of that as well. The lip and cheek tint for $20 in one shade, a liquid highlighter in one shade for $26, and finally some lip glosses, which will retail for $18. So not cheap by any means of the word. I think those prices are kind of high. I'm not entirely sure where this is going to be sold. I don't know if it's going to be sold at Kohl's. I don't know if it's going to be sold at Ulta. I feel like this is pretty random, and I hate to say that because she's still relevant in the world of designing furniture and fashion and household items and whatnot, but I'm just a little confused why this is coming out now. And I saw some other people saying the same thing in Trendwood's comment section when she first posted about Lauren Conrad's brand. People were like, why is this coming out now? I feel like this could have done really, really well in like 2009 or like 2011 even, but now, I mean, you know, she's not on a reality show anymore, so people probably don't keep up too much with her, although I can't really speak for everybody on that, of course, but I don't know, it just seems really random. My personal opinion here, but I think that the reason why she's coming out with a makeup brand and Selena Gomez is coming out with a makeup brand and all these people are coming out with makeup brands is to basically piggyback off of the success that everyone's had in the makeup industry lately. I mean, we know that this has been a freaking huge industry, even more so than it was before, and people want to get a little bit of the makeup industry coin and a slice of the pie here, and Lauren Conrad is not shy to tell everybody and let everybody know via this makeup brand that that's what she's doing, in my personal opinion. But you know, if they're products that are good, if they're products that work, if they're products that people like, then good. I'm just not so crazy excited about this. You won't see me digging quarters out of my piggy bank to run over to grab Lauren Conrad makeup, but that's just my personal opinion. Don't come for me. How many times am I going to say that in this video? Oh boy, this next one was a doozy when it first came out. The marketing of this brand, if you will, was very, very misleading and off-putting to some people, and I can definitely see why people had the reaction that they did. And I just feel like the company themselves pulled the rug out from everybody after dropping what the actual intention of this brand is. And I'm sure a lot of people felt very misled. People were publicly saying they felt misled on Twitter. And if you haven't guessed by now, of course I'm talking about Miss Alicia Keys and E.L.F's collaboration skincare line brand. It's like a sister brand to E.L.F. almost that Alicia Keys is going to be a part of, which is pretty cool because that woman has absolutely flawless, like perfect, smooth as butter skin. She doesn't wear makeup. She hasn't worn makeup in years. She kind of denounced it a few years ago, and some people are, you know, supportive of that. Some people are like, why are you shaming people who wear makeup? I am like indifferent about it because I wear makeup like twice a month, including today and days that I film. I put makeup on to film, and then during the rest of the month, I'm makeup free. Granted, if I look like Alicia Keys, I would be makeup free 100% of the time. So she has a bit of a reason to kind of go around and not wear makeup and tell people that she doesn't want to wear makeup. I feel like I went on a bit of a tangent there, but I digress. Now, I don't know what's going to be in this skincare line. I know that it's going to be a lifestyle beauty brand, allegedly, according to E.L.F, whatever the hell that means. But this is going to be skincare, and E.L.F is very, very affordable. E.L.F is one of the most affordable brands in the drugstore, and I'm always happy when they're releasing new things that interest me, because I don't have to spend too much coin on it. And obviously I love that. I think we all love that. So I feel like E.L.F really snuffed up with the marketing of this during the initial trend mood post that happened a couple weeks ago. She basically posted that Alicia Keys was coming out with a lifestyle beauty brand, and that was basically it. And everybody in the comments and everyone on Twitter and everyone all over the beauty community was kind of losing their pants because she doesn't wear makeup, and she publicly stated that she doesn't wear makeup and that it makes her feel icky. So some people feel some type of way about that, and of course some people just don't want to buy makeup from somebody who doesn't wear makeup, because that doesn't make any sense. If you're not into makeup, why would you buy makeup from someone who doesn't wear it? You know what I'm saying? So people really kind of took offense to the fact that she was going to come out with a lifestyle beauty brand. Now, I get that E.L.F was trying to be a little coy and kind of wink towards the fact that they're going to come out with something with Alicia Keys, but I do not think that anybody could have actually guessed that. And with all of these celebrity brands coming out, people are on a short fuse, to say the least, myself included. I'm definitely a bit more judgmental towards these brands, and maybe it's wrong of me and other people who also do this to have a little bit more judgment towards these celebrities, but you know, it's getting a little dry, getting a little old, having all these different celebs come out with brands. So I think people just really took offense to her coming out with something that she doesn't even wear, and it just being one other celebrity makeup brand. And this girl doesn't even wear makeup, you know what I'm saying? That seemed to be the whole mood from everybody in Trend Mood's comment section, which was a very, very, very angry place. I did not want to stay there very long, but for research purposes, I had to. So I think that a skincare brand from Alicia Keys, especially at E.L.F price points, sign me up. I'll buy like all of that. I am so here for it. I love more inexpensive skincare brands. I love the Inky List. I used to like The Ordinary a lot, but I've done some research and some other things are good. Some other things are kind of hit and miss, but the Inky List from Sephora, their products I don't think exceed $14.99, and they are fabulous in my opinion. So I am not opposed at all to inexpensive skincare. Bring on the inexpensive skincare, please. Just make sure that it works and that it doesn't ruin my skin further. So I'm excited for this launch, but I think that people have a bad taste in their mouth from just all of the commotion and misunderstanding that initially happened during that first Trend Mood post. Getting like war flashbacks just even thinking about that. All right, folks, the very last celebrity brand that we're going to be discussing today is from a celebrity, but not from a traditional standpoint. This is an influencer, more specifically a TikTok influencer, and this is Item Beauty by Addison Rae. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I have no freaking idea who Addison Rae is. Adorable name, adorable girl. I do not know who she is. I am an old person, okay? I'm old. I am not with the times here. I don't have TikTok, nor do I want to have TikTok, nor do I think I can even get TikTok now, because isn't TikTok banned? Didn't like the government ban that in the US? I do not know. I don't keep up with these events. But I digress. She has come out with her own beauty brand, which is called Item Beauty, and it consists of some kind of standard basic products that I would expect from a brand like Florence by Millie Bobby Brown, another celebrity line, maybe ColourPop. They all kind of have similar products, it seems like. Now, Item Beauty's very first launch consists of mascara, jelly eyeshadows, brightening powder, brow definer, lip oil, and contour duos. So you get a nice variety of products in there, I suppose, and they're products that I would be more likely to use than someone like Selena Gomez products, which had the body care and the hair care, nail care, what have you. This is more my type of situation here. Brow products, contour, lip oil, it's more my kind of thing. But I don't know Addison Rae. I don't know her, and maybe if her products were a bit more enticing to me, I would want to purchase them because I don't need to know the brand owner, obviously, to want to purchase something. But the color scheme of this brand, the color scheme of just the overall brand itself. I'm gonna offend somebody by saying this, but I hate the color blue and orange together because it just reminds me of Banana Boat sunscreen, like the sport one. It reminds me of Banana Boat sport sunscreen. So when I see these products in this orange and blue packaging, those colors for me in my head just do not go together at all. And I'm sure to some people they do, and I'm sorry if you like orange and blue together, but it just reminds me of that sunscreen, and I don't like that sunscreen because that's one of those old school ones that smells bad and makes your skin super pale. I'm not about it, and I'm not about item beauty for that particular reason. So unless they came out with something that was like mind-blowingly interesting or something very unique or something that I personally think I would use, this is not anything I am going to be spending my coin on. I'm sorry, Addison Rae. I'm sorry, I'm sure you're lovely, but I don't want to spend my coin on your orange and blue products. Sorry. Okay folks, but that is going to be it for me today. So we are going to wrap up today's video, but you'll have to let me know in the comments what your personal opinions and thoughts are on some of these brands that I talked about today, and whether or not you're going to purchase anything from any of these new celebrity lines that are coming out. I saw just today that JLo's coming out with some skincare or something like that, and I would imagine that would be pretty expensive, kind of like the Madonna skincare that I can't even afford to look at, nonetheless buy. I feel like JLo would definitely come out with something kind of like that, but there are all of these celebrity makeup brands popping up. Every other day there's a new one. So my overall opinion is I wish we could slow it down just a little bit as far as these brands go, because it is just way too much to keep track of. But then again, if there's brands popping up left and right, I don't have to purchase from them. It doesn't really affect me. So, you know, good for these celebs who are coming out with their makeup brands, but I just feel like the intentions just might not actually be for the love of makeup and the love of makeup products and whatnot. But I digress. I don't really think I'm going to be purchasing much from these celebrity makeup lines just because I don't really think there's going to be much that's offered that's unique. If there's unique products that I've never seen before, things that I just absolutely have to have in my collection because they're just so incredibly interesting, then of course I'll purchase them. And that Alicia Keys skincare I'm definitely going to try because I am very intrigued by that. But other than those circumstances, I don't think that I would be purchasing much from these celebrity makeup lines. So I don't know. You'll have to let me know your opinion down below. And if you enjoyed today's video, if you found it helpful or entertaining, then I would absolutely love it if you gave me a big old thumbs up and subscribed, of course, to see more from me. But with that being said, I hope you are having an absolutely amazing and beautiful day wherever you are. And I hope that you are staying safe and wearing your mask when you go outside and washing your hands, of course. And I hope that you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here today and taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!